The fireflies are so surreal and unbelievable you have to see them to believe them. It is a metaphor. The fireflies don't actually light up the world. The teardrops of the fireflies sparkle. He stares and admires the fireflies.
Nothing changes, everything stays the same. He wants to stay asleep longer than he is supposed to. Real life is never as good as it's made out to be.
Well done.
The metaphor here is he gets happiness from the bugs, not literal hugs. They don't literally teach him how to dance, they buzz around the room, creating sequences. The fireflies are moving around his head and bed in different movements relating to different dance styles.
It lets him escape from reality. He wants to see the fireflies instead. It's a contradiction. He wants to keep himself in his dreams. He doesn't want to wake up. He's waking up, so he has misty eyes and he is sad that they're leaving him. He knows where to find his good dreams if he has bad ones.
His dreams are full of good things and they are fulfilling the happiness he can't find in real life.
The genre of Firefly's music video is electro-pop, including the use of synthesizers, keyboard, triangle, and there are repetitive lines. The example for this is "Please Take Me Away From Here," which is repeated 3 times in the bridge. The audience is teenage mainstream passive girls. As the lines are repetitive, easy to understand lyrics, and they are sweet and fluffy. You do not read into the video, you just enjoy it. The example is "'Cause I'd Get 1,000 Hugs," which is sweet. The structure is a simple pop structure. There are verses and choruses and a bridge. The tone is major, the song is upbeat, and the lyrics are happy. An example is "Lit Up the World As I Fell Asleep," which gives you a happy feeling. The motifs are happiness and sadness. He talks about his dreams and make him really happy. And he doesn't want to wake up, but he is sad about his real life not meeting the standards of his dreams. An example is "If My Dreams Get Real Bizarre."
Metaphors. The fireflies are a metaphor for his dreams. The hugs he gets aren't actually hugs, but it's the happiness he gets from them. The example would be "'Cause I saved a few and I keep them in a jar," meaning he saves the flies in a jar and he gets the happiness from looking at them. The explicit meaning is how he is admiring the dancing fireflies and how he keeps them to look at. An example is "You would not believe your eyes of 10 million fireflies." The implicit meaning is how he is much happier in his dreams and he would prefer to stay asleep. The example is "Please take me away from here."
Imagining that there is nothing in the world that we know today, the world would be empty. People would take each day as it comes and live day by day without planning ahead.
There will be no separation and everyone will get along. There will be no war and everything would be peaceful. The theme of the song, without what the world is today, everyone would live in peace.
People would not think it would be possible, therefore they would think he's only dreaming about a world like this.
Everyone would own the same amount of personal possessions and everyone would be equal. There would be no poverty and the brotherhood would help everyone out. The world would be shared by everyone.
He knows everyone else wants peace, so he hopes everyone will join in his hopes, and the people of the world will be as one.
The genre is pop, including use of a piano. It is a popular song by a popular artist at the time, and it has a simple structure to follow. The example would be "You may say that I'm a dreamer." The audience is active mainstream and has a simple structure that is easy to learn lyrics. You have to really listen to the lyrics to gain the full understanding of them. An example is "No need for greed or hunger, a brotherhood of man." The structure is simple as it abides by the pop rules, repetitive chorus and verses. The example is "And the world will live as one." The tone is minor as it is a sad song with a slow tune and an underlying meaning of sadness. The example is "Nothing to kill or die for." The motifs are peace and happiness. The whole song is about imagining a world where everyone is joined, no one fights and everyone gets along. The example, "I hope someday you will join us and the world will be as one."
The metaphor, sharing all the world, doesn't actually mean that you share the world, it means everyone will be equal. The explicit meaning of the song is imagining the world to be totally different place than it is today. Nothing is the same and the world will not be the same. The example is "Imagine no possessions," which is imagining everyone will have no possessions and no one will have what they have today. The implicit meaning is peace. The world will join if it is started again, and everyone will work together in keeping peace throughout. Sadness is present in that he understands that the world really will be like this.
The style is creative and a performance. You can see him playing his keyboard, and it is also an animated video, making it creative. The audience is a passive mainstream, people watching to enjoy the video rather than reading into it and analysing it. Camera angles. Mid-shot, you also see a shot of the man sitting at his keyboard, which is from the mid-section up. Close-ups. You see close-ups of his face and also many of the toys when they are animated. Shot composition. Rule of thirds. This is used a lot for the toys. You see the two wrestlers on the thirds. Also, the man is also sat on the third for the most of the time. Editing. Fast-paced. The shots are cut quickly into another. Wipes. You can see a certain shot wiped across the screen with a bright white light. The video does not follow the 3-act rule. There are not 3 sections of different scenes. Lighting. Manufactured. All of the lighting you see is manufactured, especially on the toys. All of their eyes light up, which is not natural. On the shot of the whole room, there is a bubble of light created by manufactured lighting. Mise en scène. He is wearing the same clothes throughout the whole song. The toys are animated throughout the whole video. His keyboard plays a big part in the video. Other special effects. The whole video relies on special effects. All of the toys are moving, and this would not be possible without animation. The Star Wars performance. You see him sat at his piano playing the song, but there is no narrative because you only see him walk up to a house and a lady opening the curtains. Audience. The video is passive mainstream because you cannot read into the video, because there isn't a lot to read into. You just let it wash over you. Camera angles. There are long shots of the whole room and you can see him at his piano and the curtains open. You also see close-ups of him at the end when he is singing at the piano. Shot composition. The piano is on the thirds in the far shots. Editing. There is a dissolve at the beginning which joins the 2 different walking shots together. John Lennon fades into nothing in the same shot, so he looks like he disappears. Lighting. The walking scenes are shadowy and dark, which is likely to be manufactured. The lighting in the sky and then again in the house is natural. Mise en scène. They keep the same clothes on throughout, and there is one change in the scene, where they walk into the house. His piano and the curtains are the main focus in the shot, and they make up the mise en scène, as there is not much else in the shot. Other. The shots are outside and very misty, creating a very mysterious effect, leaving you to wonder where they are.